Well, today is the day. The Bass Gaming Racing League has a championship for the Monster Cup drivers. The championship 4. Yeah. You already heard in the 41. Red Pepsi 8 in the 12. B-Wob 29 in the 42. F2000 Raptor 345 in the 88. Tonight, which is February 15, 2019, at Homestead Miami Speedway. I was waiting for an invite for qualifying to get that underway, and after that's the race. I'm expecting a good one tonight. Expecting one of the four to actually win the race. So, I also want to watch out for the Kelvinator 270 and 24. Probably should have gotten this ready earlier. Gator Mike, if he's racing tonight, I forget which car. Should have done this earlier, but I didn't. Tino, if he's racing. Here we go. Still haven't gotten invites. There's a lot of free agents. I raced in another league and I drive the 48. Pretty sure one of them drive the 48, but I'm not sure. And I do have the 2019 update. So there's new schemes that can be slick. For this league I raced Xfinity. I'm honestly just trying to come up with things to talk about because I still haven't gotten an invite. I'm gonna get copyrighted just for the music in the background in a bit. Okay, so it's starting at 8:40. Let's get a few laps around Homestead, shall we? Shall we? To give you guys a little, maybe, taste of what's gonna be popping up tonight. Click on him. Alright, we're just gonna take a few laps around Homestead, shall we? It's gonna be a long race tonight. Around 134 to 167 laps. So, should be a good one. Should be a pretty fun one tonight to watch. We're just gonna take a few laps around Homestead just to get the feel of what it's gonna be like for the other drivers. I'm not that good at this game, so that's the only why I'm not up there. Also because I joined the league late. So it's gonna be a good race tonight. Really hoping for one. It's gonna run a few laps, as I mentioned 3 times before, but I don't know what to talk about because the race is actually at 8:40. I started the stream a little bit early. Sorry if this is loud. I'm gonna join a private party so that is at least quieter. Ready, private. I'm gonna take a few laps.
Clear the pits. Hammer down. Come on, let's go.
There's Calvin's car. I'm not sure what scheme he's running tonight. I wonder. Might be that. Alright, so the rules for tonight's race is obviously black flags and all of speeding, but you have to enter on to enter pit road. You have to go on the access road, beginning of turn 3, and I spun. How great! And you have to use the access road to get on the back stretch after you come out of the pits. Really, I don't know what else there is. Oh yeah, obviously championship rules. Kind of front of Truex.
Got a car up top.
Whatever.
He's up top. Got a car high now.
We will most likely be. Gotta let them go by, obviously, because they're the top 4 leaders and all. Unless they're like 3 laps down, they gotta rely on their own luck, really. Don't know if you're watching. But, we'll find out soon enough. I'm just on one of the racers' Twitch stream. So that, I can see what I'll see what the qualifying is. Esports and see what's popping. I'm commented commentated over a race before, so this should be really fun. I hope I'm just not too annoying as I am now. I'm just anxious to get into watching this race for once on my big screen I always watch it from. You already heard its point of view, because that's who streams them. Not sure if anyone else does. Slowly look at the separate league for separate one. Wow, Overwatch League has 197,000 viewers. That's insane. Who's playing? Defiant and Outlaws. Cool. Wait, no rush. We've been new people in the league. Adam says. Yeah, I'm not sure about next season whether I'm gonna race 2 leagues or not. It may only be Menards, which is Marlboro. It was Menards before that. And then they switched it back, which, doesn't matter to me, really. Either one's good. Menards, I like this sound of Menards Racing League better than Marlboro Racing League. What's that? It's still on. To mute myself so you guys didn't have to hear the banging, clicking noise. The qualifying's getting underway just about now, on his point of view. Alright, so he's on the front lines. He got a big start. And he's... Wait, so's in the 95? That's Bros in the 95. That's a good decision, huh? I only saw in turn 1 and 2. That's a note. He's catching him a little bit. Bros actually won last night's championship for Xfinity. He obviously can't run for this one because he already won the other one, and he got it doing pretty late into Monster. I hope the actual race is more bunched up than how qualifying looks right now. If it's single file, it might be kind of lame. Alright. It doesn't even list. Oh my god, you already heard I has 13 wins and has raced 22 times. Wow. Alright, so. Theater might be returning. Alright, let's see who qualified first. Shall Oh, Birth? Must have spun. I'm hoping for a very good one tonight. Really. Let's see who qualified first. Alright, first. Bros United with a 30.8 in the 95. Second, you already heard with a 30.9 in the 41, starting second. The Kelvinator 270 and 30.9 in third. In the 24, a F2000 Raptor with a 30.945 in the 88. Red Pepsi with a 31.1 starting 5th in the 12. Shine Runner 28 in the 31.6 starting 6th in the 3. And last but not least, we have BWOB 29 with a 32.006 starting 7th in the 42. Race getting underway, so I'm going to join right now. Alright. Here's the entire thing, as I already said. I'm not even racing, so I'm just spamming the options button so that. I like this soundtrack. I don't love it, but I like it. Another good one was Heat 2. That will be the show is a good one as well. I think it'll. There we go. It's gone underway, as you can see here. But he's on the front lines. Unload quick. Alright, I'm just gonna say it from here. You already heard he gets an alright start. Double final going into turn one. Gets passed by Bros on the bottom, followed up by Kelvin. And Red Pepsi's right behind him. Backstretch. Oh, contact in the back. Alright, we're spectating Bros United in the 95. With, you already heard, right next to him. You already heard going on the bottom of the track. Well, not enough momentum to get him past. You already heard followed up by Red Pepsi in the 12. Kelvin in the 24. And so on. First unit with a alright lead. You already heard may go down to the bottom, got a dive bomb. He does go down to the bottom. Does he have enough momentum to get past him? Does he clear him? They're side by side going into 3. Bros up high, Red Pepsi right down low as well. Does he have enough momentum to carry on and pass and clear him? Red Pepsi and you already heard have cleared Bros Unit, who was in the lead, and now you already heard is in the lead. Coming off turn 2. Bros and Red almost side by side. Not enough momentum to carry him through the corner. Everyone's kind of single file. Not too much contact. It's on from here. There he is. Red Pepsi at the bottom of the track. Bottom of the track. Side by side going into turns 1 and 2. Red Pepsi may have enough momentum to carry him, and he clears him. Red Pepsi's now in the lead. Single file all the way down the track. Oh, you already heard with a up high run. Not too much of a run, and he will get cleared once again. With Burris on his bumper, basically. Going on to the inside of Red Pepsi. Goes down the bottom of the track. Will he have enough? And he does. He gets cleared of Red Pepsi in 12th. Because you already heard Red Pepsi, Bros United, and then the Kelvinator. Top 4 drivers right now. Very close racing between the 95 and the 12 and the 41. Kelvin's sitting back there. He's chilling. He's not trying to get too involved in any wrecks by accident involving 2 out of the 4 playoff drivers for this championship race. First clears Red Pepsi. Kelvin up high on Red Pepsi. Guys having a great race so far. Kelvin and Red side by side coming out as 4, and Kelvin clears him. You already heard. Kind of far. The packs are really split up. It's about 2-2-1-1-1. Kelvin up high near the wall. I think that's F2000 behind them, no distance. Coming onto one. This looked alright. Bros and you side by side coming out of two. Pepsi clears Kelvin. Still side by side coming out of four. Bros at the bottom of the track. Red Pepsi's edging ahead by a few inches. Coming off two. Side by side. Great racing by these two drivers. Red Pepsi almost goes for the move on the bottom of Bros. Red Pepsi to the bottom of the track. Side by side coming out of two. Kind of. Never mind. Kelvin and Red now side by side. Oh, never mind again. Huh. You already heard maybe a second ahead from Bros. Single file going into 1 and 2. Oh, Kelvin down on the bottom of the track. Could have gotten loose. Checked my phone, so I didn't get to see that. Whoops. Horrible commentator so far. Still single file. Oh, God. Oh, no. Single file coming off of 2. Alright. The order goes. You already heard in first. Bros United in second. The Kelvinator in fourth, actually. Red Pepsi in third. F2000 Raptor in fifth. B-Wob in sixth. And Shine Runner in seventh. Dash cam from Kelvinator. Ooh, Shine has some damage on the front. Wonder what happened. Bros to the outside. Doesn't get by. Bros on the outside still. Side by side going into 1 and falls behind. Side by side coming out of turn 2. Bros edges ahead a little bit. Got a nice run. Clears him. You already heard down to the bottom of the track. Like Bros. While Red Pepsi and the Kelvinator go to the bottom of the track and they each pass Bros. They both. And there's Shine Runner at the top. I don't know what happened to him. Trying to avoid traffic. Well, he is the traffic, trying to avoid the 4 leaders of the race. Kelvin and Red were side by side entering the corner. Still single file, really. I like that car. Kelvin's got going on. And Kelvin brushes against the wall. Gives Bros room at the bottom of the track. And Bros clears him. Edge is ahead of Bros. Contact. Goes up high with above red. It passes him. So does Bros. Kelvin's in second place. Will he be able to take the lead? We don't know. Behind him, there's Bros right there. Here's a rear bumper. Kelvin goes a little high. Bros goes to the bottom. Kind of momentum. Kelvin goes high, mid. Bros goes low. Brushes against the wall. And that beautiful 24 car. Gotta say so myself. Redden must have gotten loose off turn 3 because he's very far behind. Contact between the 95 and the 24. 24 goes into the outside wall. Huge damage in the front of the 24. Talk about rough. You already heard goes into the pits for the first time. So does Kelvin. And so does Raptor. Red was already in the pits, actually. B-Wob in the pits. No access road. If they would have done that. I guess not. Oh. Bros still hasn't pitted. Kind of blocked. What's his name? From the pits, Shine Runner. Let's check who's in the lead from Ustream. Oh, duh. Bros is still in the lead. Bros is in the pits, so once they come around, you already heard, will not be lap down. Instead, he will in the lead lap. Shine Runner dodges him, as I saw from his point of view on the stream. Still in second. Gotta wait for Bros to get out of the pits and pass him again. Bros is still in the lead. Let's check up on Bros. Second pistol. Coming out of the pits. Access road. You already heard coming fast. Getting a lot of time because of how Bros just came out of the pits. Rhodes is still in the lead with You Already Heard coming off turn 2. Burrows brushes against the wall, off 2. Still a large lead, it's about 2 seconds. It looks pretty low. It's going to be. Runner goes to the wall to avoid the leader. You already heard behind him. Passes versus the back switch to do stuff in the stream. Whereas maybe pitting. He didn't. Oh, he didn't because he already pit. Duh. Coming third. At 2005. Robin 6th. And Red. Wait. Hold on. You already heard in first, Rose in second, Red in third, Kelvin in fourth, F 2005, B Wob in sixth, and Shine Runner in seventh. Let's pit stops. Gets a little less exciting. I'm sorry. It'll be boring. And you guys will have to hear my annoying voice for a little while. Try it's too long. Oops. You already heard hits the wall. Coming off too. Red Pepsi gets past bro. Already Heard has a nice 2-second lead. 4 second ahead of Bruce, 6 ahead of Kelvin, 13 ahead of Raptor. It's just F2000. Someone comes running out of the pits. I don't know who that is. Shine Runner came out of the pits. End of stage 1. So we get all bunched up again. You already heard coming first in stage 1. Wins the first stage of the championship race. That should be something to be proud of, at least. The Bros in third, excuse me. In the restart. You already heard. Down to the bottom of the track with Red Pepsi up high. Calvin goes way high in the middle of the corner. Calvin up high, almost scrapes the wall off there. Side by side with Bros, going into turns 1 and 2. Let's check up on F2000 Raptor, shall we? Side by side with Bros, coming off turns 1 and 2. Clears them on the beginning of 3. Here's where the setups and all kick in. People with better setups will get ahead. So F2000 in third, second, if we're talking Champ 4. Red in third for Champ 4, B-Wob in fourth for Champ 4. Calvin gets a little bit of a run on You Already Heard. I'm gonna call him Yerd. Kelvin may be able to get a run. Falls a little back. Falls short. Kelvin up high. Not enough momentum to carry him through. Bros at the bottom of the track. May clear Kelvin. Kelvin edges ahead again. Kelvin brushes against the wall. In the middle of the corner. F2000 and Bros side by side towards 1 and 2 at his right rear. Almost a little bit of contact there between the two. Kelvin coming up behind him, possibly. F2000 gets it in the wall. Tough break on a great run like that. Dirty hurt. Yerd still in the front of the race. Calvin gives a little push to Bros, as you heard that little slight contact between Kelvin and Bros. Kelvin hits the wall a little bit. Gives an alright run on Bros. Bros is still far ahead by a bit. Whoa, what's going on back here between Red and 42? I think there was some contact between them. And Shadowrun was following. Ugh, tiring day. Dirty Herd got a little loose off the turn, so he falls back to second behind Bros. May fall back to third to be behind Kelvin. May have some slight contact off four. I mean, excuse me. Dirty Herd goes to the bottom of the track inside of Bros and almost clears him. Clears him. Bros hits the wall a little bit. Keeps it up there so it doesn't run into Kelvin. Rafter on the bottom of Bros. Almost clears him. May see a little bit of contact. No. Two of the Champ 4 drivers in the top 4. Rest of them in 5th, 6th, and 7th. Raptor into the wall a teeny bit. Kelvin right behind Yerd. May give him a little shove. No contact. Contact with the wall though. Careful, Kelvin, the wall's still there. Hasn't left. Yours. Got a nice lead. Maybe cut off soon. I think that's Red down at the bottom. That's 2000 actually. Red's kind of behind. May have had a little bit of contact with Kelvin. Well, up here. Oh, Shine has quit. Fortunately. Bros gets cleared almost by Bros. Yurt is on the outside of Bros, up high. May see contact? Nope. I just see contact between someone on the live feed. Still side by side going through the turn. Yurt up high. Bros down low. Almost hits the wall and almost hits Bros. That would have been nasty. That wouldn't have worked out good for either of those drivers. Sending one of them to the back, possibly. Yurt is up high still. Bros on the bottom. Yeah. Yurt door by door right now. Bros at left rear. Door to door. Yurt by a little bit. May clear him. Not enough momentum. Gets cleared by Bros. Bros still at the bottom of the track, leaving the whole upper side of the track. Open contact on the right rear. Bumper. Almost more contact in the quarter of the right rear. Down in the bottom of the track. 18 laps to go in stage 2. Clears Bros. Bros may have hit the outside wall. I heard something. Coming to the bottom of Raptor and Pepsi. Raptor at his right rear quarter. Kind of clears Raptor. We'll see how this turns out. Off the turn, cleared him. Raptor hits the wall. Must have gotten a little loose from the inside of the track. Raptor to the bottom, red on the top side. Same with Kelvin. Raptor goes ahead and pits. Kind of like a little short pit type thing going on there. Kelvin strips the one in the backstretch. Red right behind him. Must be lagging because he's bouncing up and down. Almost contact. Oh, horrible contact with the pit wall. Tried to cut in front of Bros, but unfortunately Bros came down and Kelvin ran head on into his barrels. Unfortunate for Kelvin. He's gotta get that damage repaired or else gonna like Sean and be at the back of the pack. No shade thrown. Sorry if it sounds like it if you're watching, buddy. Or dude. However, we've still got a nice lead. 24 to 37 for the stage 2. pits here. And red does the same. Cohen comes out of the pits still with his damage. Raptor gets an amazing run, but it's not on the clear. Bros. Bros may be in the lead. I'm pretty sure he is. Followed by Raptor. Wait a sec. You already heard is still in the lead. On turns 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. Oh right, it's because they were a few laps down. They're about 1 or 2 laps down. Red still has a nice lead on red with a 2.4, 3 on Bros, 3.4 on Raptor, and 14 plus on BWAP. Calvin's fall way back due to the pit road incident and the damage on his car. Sucks to see a contender from my other league having this much damage and hasn't repaired it, and he's far behind. Rides the wall. You already heard it's been a long lead, about 10 laps remaining in the stage. As we can see, that's Red and Bros. Coming off 4, followed up by Raptor. Nine laps remaining. Or 10. It's one of the two. I don't want to be mean here, but I want Yerd to win this race, actually. Out of all the drivers, because he deserves the win. He deserves the championship with 13 wins, 22 stage wins, like 30-something stage top 5s. Here on the turns 3 and 4. Let's check up with. Oh, Raptor got a little loose with a lot of damage. Red and Bros side by side entering turns 1 and 2. Bros with a little bit of right front damage, or just front damage in general. Let's check up on that. Yep, just that little bit of damage, maybe with Kelvin. Just that tiny bit of damage could put an impact on the car and how it runs. We're still in first. Lap 32 of 37. Crossing the line here makes it 33 out of 37. He's way ahead. 3 seconds ahead of second and third. Look at that beautiful side art. All these cars in it are very beautiful. This Valvoline 88. PPG 12. That's a very nice. Very colorful. This car was really nice. It's a shame he quit out. Always liked this one. Always liked Casey Kane, and I'm a really huge fan of his paint schemes this season. And, yeah. Just trying to figure out what it is. On the side, is that like a trip or something? Not sure. I'm not gonna get into it because I'll probably get made fun of in the end. Not so if these guys are trying to mess, because there can be some glitch or whatever. But it's whatever if you're trying to or not. Just, if you are, if you're even watching, or if it's not something that I have glitched, then just DM me on Discord. So I would like to see. This is the final lap of stage 2. You already heard. This is second stage win of the race. That makes 24 on the year. I'll read off the points and all, and there's the statistics for the drivers in the top 4. Alright, so in the lead we have Yerd, 3,000 points. Wait, what? Oh, it just got updated. 16 wins, 28 races, 238 stage points, 31 stage wins, and 50 stage top 5s. Red Pepsi, 3,000. It's gonna be 3,000 for all. I'm just gonna not say that. 4 wins, 177 stage points, 27 races, 6 stage wins, and 52 stage top 10s. 5s, I mean. Raptor, 4 wins, 25 races, 140 stage points, 9 stage wins, and 39 top 5s in the stage. BWOB rounding out the top 4, 26 races, 17 stage points, and 12 top 5s. Stage top 5s. They're back underway for the final stage of the race. Bros up high. Make it a little aggressive up here. Red at the bottom of the track. Kelvin at the top. Almost hits the wall. That's Raptor behind him. Where's someone else? Hold on. Yep, Raptor behind him. BWOB on the bottom following Raptor. Already getting spaced out. Kelvin tries to go to the bottom. Or he got loose. One of the two. And Raptor comes right back up. Bruce pushes it hard. Yerd going pretty slow off in the turn. Red Eye on the outside of him. Fantastic racing so far. There have been no cautions. Probably shouldn't have said that. That's some wood right there. Knocked on it, baby. Bros and Raptor side by side. Red and Yurd side by side going into turns 3 and 4. 2 by 2 in the top 4. Then 1-1. 2-2-1-1. Red inches ahead. And then Yurd closes that gap between his nose and the other nose. And pulls away. Red at the bottom. Bros try to peek up high. Contact between 12 and the 41. 12 goes into the inside wall. No caution. Tough break. The 88 is now in second. Bros in third. The 24 in fourth. The 42 in fifth. And unfortunately the 12 in sixth. Rounds out all the drivers so far. Well, all the drivers that are in the lobby now. Maybe coming up on red again. Major damage, probably. Or else you'll find I can check real quick. Major left front damage. A little bit of right front damage. Tough break for red. The league owner. Or it's K-Bart. The Discord owner is red. It's either red or K-Bart, I'm pretty sure, who is the leader. The league is kind of split up. They're up there, both part of the front office. Check out these guys. Bros is still in second. Raptor in third. Kelvin in fourth. Bwob in fifth. Not many changes. Roof cam. They're all bunched up. The top three are all together, almost 3 wide. Yurt on the bottom. May have some contact between the 88 and the 41. Bros may have inched ahead a little bit. Bros is in the lead. May have had some contact. Bros at the bottom of the track. You're to the very bottom of the track, actually. Raptor still went up high and same with Kelvin. Kelvin may have hit the wall a little bit back there. Single file down the front stretch. If Bros wins this race, if the race ended next lap, and Yurt was still in second, and Bros wins, Yurt would still win. But here we have Raptor in second, Bros in fourth, Kelvin in third. Now, ooh! Heavy contact with the inside, maybe the apron. Comes right back up, right in front of the 24. Huge contact, and there was no caution. Bro's in the lead with Raptor right behind him, following closely. Bro's is still in the lead. Raptor following behind. Red Pepsi behind Raptor. You heard coming out of the pits, still with his damage. Calvin coming off turn 4. Wow. I have no clue how there was no caution on there, and I'm kind of sad because I wanted her to win because he's the one who really deserves it. Bummer. That's all I can say. Unless Calvin came down on that wreck. Tough. Very tough break. But Rose is still in the lead with Raptor behind. Pepsi's a little further away from Raptor. Once again, if you're in my chat and you're trying to send messages, DM me on either Discord or PlayStation, because I cannot see them. Alright. Hold on, that's weird. There we go. And if I'm still in the lead, just Bros. The 88 second. Better hope for a caution or else race is over. You already heard his 2 laps down, lap 102 of 134. From the backstretch with the B-Wob. Raptor might not even, Red I mean, might not even be in second, or third I mean. With, don't think so actually. No, that's Red right there, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Safe to say that if, like I said, no caution, Raptor will be your winner of the season 1. Goes in the pits. Here it is, we're actually right behind the leader now. Could try to get a lap back. Still kind of far behind from the leader. Too bad. That honestly sucks. There is the 42. Pits. 12 comes out. Kelvin into the pits in the 24. Should probably repair his damage. So he can try to get a lap back. At least one. Spurs in the lead. Raptor still in second. B-Wob in third. If B-Wob and Raptor can somehow get into one, that'd be a miracle for Yurd. Raptor is going pretty slow off the turns. Yurd is catching B-Wob. Yurd has no damage. He repaired it. Actually, I didn't even notice that. Brett still has his damage from a while back. B-Wob has no damage. Versus none. Oh, never mind. It's there. Unless mine is just weird. I think on his stream, it's fine. Yeah, it's just a visual glitch for me. He actually has no damage. And he pits. Oh no. Move that fuel down, buddy. Loosening up the car. Three's in the pits. About 23 laps remaining. 21 possibly due to being 2 laps down. Everyone may have to pit again. And since he just pit, he will not have to pit for the rest of the race. He's now 1 lap down behind 4th and up. At least 1 lap down. He's 22 seconds behind Red Pepsi. Red Pepsi is basically right behind him, I'm guessing. He's right behind him. Raptor's right behind him. Not a good thing for him. Raptor could be leading. Nope. It's definitely Bruce. Bruce may have this race one in the bag. Must be visual glitch because I'm not pretty sure Kelvin doesn't have damage. But since I'm spectating the race, he does. Yurt got loose a little bit on his side of things. I think he's 2 laps down. Because for everyone else, who's about a lap ahead. Except for the leader, which is 2. Possibly Raptor is also a lap ahead. 2, I mean. Then, how many laps remaining? He's 2 laps down in the leader. 15 laps remaining. Oh. He's catching the leader, but won't be enough for him to get second. 13 laps remaining in the entire race. Yep. Ten laps remaining. About 9 laps. Seven laps remaining. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, now if you're watching, try to put one in, put a message in. Because I think you can view them from the YouTube website and not my stream. Because I put one in and it's not displaying. Something's wrong with PlayStation, I guess. Or just me, I don't know what it is. Oh, just me. 3 laps to go. He needs caution. Or red may get it. This hurts. Finishing lineup goes Bros in first, F2000 Raptor in second, Kelvin in third, BWOP in fourth, Red Pepsi in fifth, Herd in sixth, Shine in seventh, and Raptor gets the win. Even knows what is in front. Let's see. Third. That, well, maybe I'll get an interview in here. well, that'll do it for tonight, everyone. Hope whoever came in enjoyed it. And yeah, talk to you guys later.